Hi there, Eric Bakker, naturopath. I'm back again. Thanks for coming back. Is it worth taking a probiotic after an antibiotic? Well, I'm not sure if you read studies like I do, but a study was conducted recently at the Weizmann Institute in Israel, I think Institute of Science. And this scientist got a hold of a group of people. I think it was about 21 people, it could have been 26 people. And they're basically divided into three groups. But what they did first is they did upper GI endoscopy, and they also did colonoscopy pre and post this study to find out what was going on. They gave all the participants antibiotics, a broad spectrum antibiotic for a week. And then they divided the people into three groups. One group, they did nothing. They just left them alone. Excuse me. Another group was given a probiotic for a whole month. This was after the antibiotic. And the third group was given FMT. That's a fecal microbial transplant of their own poop. So that group had stool taken from them before the antibiotic, and they were given their own stool back, after. Not orally, of course, but rectally, all right? So they found that group improved the fastest. Now, hello, doesn't it make sense? If you're going to take someone's stool before they have an antibiotic, it's going to have a lot of bifidobacteria. It's going to have the factors in it exactly that person had before their bowel was nuked, before it was wiped out. Because what the endoscopy found is everybody had a lot of destruction going on there. But remember, this was an upper endoscopy. They couldn't really go into the small intestine and check all that out. You've got to be careful with studies, because the researchers said that probiotics didn't work, and in fact they were bad for a lot of people, and they set them back, and even 5 months after the study they weren't recovering as well as the people with the fecal microbial transplant. Well, that's natural. What we didn't find out is exactly what these people were eating in the group, if they're having Coke and fries for breakfast, or if they're actually having like oatmeal, or what food they were eating. We didn't know about the stresses of the people. We didn't know about the lifestyle or their ethnicity or their culture. We knew nothing about these people. This is just like a random study. So science can be an ass like that. It can really say, well, this is what proves a point, but it doesn't give you the full picture of what's really going on. There's another study involving a meta-analysis involving 82 studies. So analysis of 82 studies involving 12,000 participants back, I think it was in 2002, by the RAND Corporation, showed overwhelming evidence of benefits of probiotics after antibiotics, where it stopped the diarrhea really quick in the majority of people. So here you can see how a meta-analysis of hundreds of studies, or 82 studies, 12,000 people, and then we look at a small study of 21 people, shows a completely different thing. Be very, very careful not to go on the bandwagon and become a parrot. Sorry about my mouth. I've had some dental work done. So parrots are good. I've got a parrot. It listens to me and it copies me all the time. And it goes, Eric, Eric. So it calls out my name, like my wife does. So it copies. Now, many people are like parrots online. They hear something, they go on the Facebook, they copy it. Other people copy it, other people copy it. If you really want to know what's going on, look at a whole wide range of studies involving things like antibiotics and probiotics, and you'll soon see that it doesn't make sense. One study will say this. A big study involving many studies says that. What I can tell you from my own clinical experience is probiotics do work for the majority. But here's the kicker. They only work best in people when those people eat really good foods conducive towards building a good microbiome, right? In the study, it didn't tell me that if some of the participants were eating at Kentucky Fried Chicken twice a week, or if they were having 2 liters of Coke Zero, every second or third day. It didn't tell me that. So if you want to increase your chances and really make probiotics work well, eat the right food when you take probiotics. Understand that chewing properly, making the correct selection of vegetable fibers that build good short-chain fatty acids, that cause good fermentation in the gut. And then the probiotic is the icing on the cake. It seals the deal, right? It's like putting gasoline into a car, a really good gasoline, and then fine-tuning the engine So the gasoline really works in that engine. You get the best possible performance out of that motor vehicle. And that's how it is, folks. You've got to really think carefully about what you're doing. Probiotics do work. The second piece of the puzzle, which I learned clinically, is probiotics work even better when they're given with digestive enzymes. So if you take a probiotic formula and at the same time take some enzymes with it, you're going to ensure an even more complete breakdown of those fibers, of those foods to their small base components. So that will assist and carry on the work you've already done by the chewing. When you do that, you'll notice a dramatic difference. I don't care what product you buy, just make sure that if you buy a good quality probiotic that you get enzymes with it at the same time. It just seems to really pack that extra punch. It's going to save you a lot of time and money. And hundreds of stool tests I've done validate that's exactly the right approach. Eat good food as a given. I mean, if you don't eat good food, it's not going to work. Number two, make sure that you understand the connection with stress and your lifestyle and eating. Eating in front of, I saw my daughter yesterday, we were having a meal at night, and of course, we're getting this kind of business. I should hold my phone up, this kind of stuff, And I'm saying, darling, your mother and me are eating, we're talking, and you're just going through your live feed streams on, yeah, well, I've got to check out if people like my picture of my Pomeranian, All this snowflake kind of stuff isn't really good for the gut, is it? So it's those small things that make all the difference, right? Eating properly, relaxing, making the right food choices, chewing properly, and then having some probiotics and some enzymes to assist that process to seal the deal. So be careful of studies. Statistics show that most people drown in 8 inches of water. Isn't that crazy? So if you look at the drowning-related deaths and you look at hundreds of studies, the average person drowns in 8 inches of water. Think about it. All the best. Take care. See you next time.